Howdy, howdy, howdy. Ooh. Someone's already watching. I tell you, I'm not a big fan of this camera. So I have buttons on top of my screen. Just want to move it. There, at least now I'm centered. I just can't have it pushed down on any buttons. So if you're here, say hi. Hello. Hello. Oh, 4 people. I see a wonderful thing is I'm gonna, that mole is gonna get removed. Just the way in the future. Espen, hello, welcome. All right, so today we're gonna broach on a very serious subject. What's ailing me? I've been suffering for something for about a month now and unable to do much work. Sitting here right now is actually incredibly painful, but I love my YouTubers, so my subscribers. So anyway, we'll get to it here in a sec. Also, saying, hey, Smitty. Jeremy, what's that? Also, I'm going to be opening up some mail. Not today, but in the future. Hey, Mike. I like it when people tell me they're here. I'm not gonna like. Okay, granted, he has way more subscribers than I do, but I get a little jealous on Eric goes. There's so much going on in the comments. You can't keep up with it. So hey, Automotive, this is from you, buddy. So, but I'm not gonna open it right now. I'm gonna wait till I record something separate. Stop messing with my door. Go away. I have the little fingers coming under the door. But yeah, I did show it to Brian Dan, and he was like, "Oh, that's cool." So yeah, his chat is super crazy, and even as a moderator, he doesn't read what I put up. So if I really want to get his attention about something, I text him. So, but we're friends, Eric and I. Eric O and I. So yes, I've put it on your place lots of times, but my PO box is this PO box 282 Cedar Valley, Utah 84013-0282 if you want to be really specific. Yeah. So Smitty, how do you know Eric? I was just curious. Like, is it just through, have you met him in person? Is it just through whatever? Apparently Vanessa and I have quite a bit in common. She seems like more calm version of me. A lot nicer version, honestly. But we have a lot of the same hobbies. Whereas Autumn, we both have a Cricut, and we both have do pottery, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that Vanessa and I would be really good friends. So I was through the YouTube comments. Yeah. He's had me on his stream a couple times, and it's hysterical. And he was supposed to have me on about SEMA, but it's kind of hard to facilitate. But now that I have a camera, it could be easier. So let's see. Oh, it's an email thing. Are you like heading that up? I was going to start sending obnoxious things. But, what kind of stuff have people sent me? People have sent me tools. They send me postcards. They send me license plates, or said they're going to send me license plates, stickers, shirts, product, the things. Hey, Mark! Yay! Ooh, oh, so much pain. Okay, I was just saying how it's incredibly painful for me to sit here. Well, this camera does bring out my eyes. Some good lighting here. Oh, when I did the live chat with him, was it the one with the donuts? Because that one was my favorite, Smitty. That was my favorite. I want to do it again. I need to try and like insert myself in his video again with donuts. And I think I ate like half a dozen donuts while I was doing that video. It was awesome. Off grid says, hi, have you been Spanky? Oh, I'm in so much pain. Never age girl. Oh, thank you. I am immortal. I've sold my blood to a dark lord who burned it and heard voices. Just kidding. We're going into something else. The fire god? Anyway, the Carver Freight Cart is done. Well, it doesn't, I haven't applied anything but my own logo to it. I peeled off, it was really cold out when I put it together. And so I just peeled off the US General sticker. I didn't want that to be too adhesive. I don't think that's the right phrase, but I got it off. Whoa, no, that's the wrong phrase. I removed it. So anyway, okay, so I was going to do a little poll on my Facebook, but nobody came up. Like I sat there for a couple minutes and I was like, this is boring. And so oh my gosh. It's so bad to even be sitting here. So okay, so what's wrong with me? And I want you guys to comment because lots of comments here. Thanks guys. So I just, you can do a little hand. Oh wait, you're modding a channel? I didn't see that comment till just now. Oh, that's cool, Dan. I just want to see by raising hands to do the little hand emoticon, or emoji. They used to be called emoticons, so I feel a little old to say that, but just do this if it applies to you. Just raise your hand. How many of you have chronic pain related to work, especially automotive? I was just really curious, like whether it's just a little bit of pain or something that keeps coming back or constant pain like I'm in right now. Let me tell you, I do not handle pain well. I am super grump and mean mom when I'm in a lot of pain. So Dan has chronic pain. Okay, now you get to do whatever you want. Leg. Polls are funner on IG stories. Okay, I'll try that out. I just don't do much with my Facebook other than like repost stuff from Instagram because it sucks my life away. Okay, I used to really like social media. I like it because I get to talk to people like you guys, but I don't like it for the, stalking other people thing. So, going to work is a pain for you. What's up, binary chicken? You think I have it constantly, but only notice it when my asthma inhaler gets low. Oh, yeah. Where's it dulls the plane? That's kind of cool. So for me, you guys can keep commenting if you have any sort of chronic pain, but this has just started like a month ago. And just even talking about it's giving me a headache. So a nerve, so if you look up your SI joint, it's they're your hip bones and then it kind of flattens out and goes your sacrum, which is the triangle shaped bone at the bottom of your tailbone. And that was twisted out of place. And then also you have the bone where it kind of goes over for your hip. You have the bone and then it comes over and kind of hollows out, right? Well, there's this little tiny hairline zigzaggy spot, and that's the SI joint. And that's about where my sciatic nerve is getting pinched. So like right now, my left glute is just in pain, just tight, and it's like, feels like something stabbing me. different angles, and my hamstring's so tight I can't, like when you walk, you lift your legs to a certain degree in front of you, and I can't do the left one half as well as the right. The right side's just normal, other side's bad. Costco bottle of Aleve. I've started taking Aleve. I took it a few months ago, and I'm hoping it starts kicking in soon. Yeah, sciatic pain is the worst pain you can have. Yeah, it is just really. Okay, so I went to the chiropractor today, and this is the 4th time in a month I went. And I went on Monday, and the pain was different. And then it was gone for like, not gone. It was just barely there for like 2 days. Then I went today because I woke up in a little more pain than usual. And I was like, all right, 2 kids are in school. So I can take the 1 kid with me and go and see if we can't get this last little bit adjusted, hopefully. If not, I'm going to have to get an MRI on my lower back. That's all this money I don't have. I can't afford to go to the chiropractor as often as I've been going. So it's all kind of... Do I ever go for massages? Yes, my friend Amy. If you notice, I do any videos on a Lincoln MKZ. That is her car, and we trade massage for repair. 1 hour massage for 1 hour of labor. It's pretty awesome. Are those glowing stars on the dirt? No, that's the Alaska state flag. I have glowing stars up there on the ceiling. Yeah, I probably have a pinched nerve. Maybe, well, it's definitely something's not right. But I also, my bottom disc is bulged because I fell downstairs a couple of years ago. There's a half light. I live in one of those split entry houses, which I don't know what idiot came up with that. It's terrible. There's a lot of them here in Utah, but anyway, so you like when you walk in your house, you either go upstairs or downstairs. And then as more people come in, you're either shoved upstairs or downstairs. So anyway, I fell down the top flight of the stairs down to the door, and I was bruised up really bad. And that's when I knocked not my coccyx. Coccyx is your tailbone, the little at the very end, but my sacrum out of joint. But my chiropractor kept saying your tailbone, but he meant sacrum. And I only realized that like this month. So anyway, it took a lot of adjustments trying to get my sacrum back in place. And then the pain from this morning was that my hip, the left hip was trying to compensate. The right hip got out because it had been compensating for the left hip, and just a bunch of nonsense, really. So that's why I keep shifting in my seat, because this is really hurts. He told me to not to ice it, but he told me to put heat on it. So I have a hot water bottle. When my kids won't sleep at night, I get this warm and I put them in bed with them. And they go right to sleep. So I'm like, yeah, I have a hot water bottle. I can totally do that. I've had that on my lower back, but it just hurts more. I can't lay flat on my back. And but I did kind of soak the top from waist down. Whereas, okay, so like middle of the thigh down, because I'm 5'9", I don't fit in most tubs. Anyway, but I decided, you know how like your tub, like towards the faucet end is deeper. So I turned around and scooted down for the faucet and just had like super hot water coming out. And then I got up and got out and slept on my bed, but I made sure I slept on my back, trying to keep my legs straight. Because that's as loose as they'd been. And then, so I slept for a little bit like that. And that, in my mind, should help. It probably won't. But anyway, but I've just been in constant pain for that. People who know me can see the pain behind my eyes. They're like, oh. But I usually instead of like staring at people like this, like, because it hurts, I just go, yay, you know, just fake it. I'm always 18. Just barely legal. Let's see. Do you have any socks and boxes and cool shirts and hoodies? Oh, do I have any? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me reread your question because my head. So, do you have any D6 Spankies, socks, and boxes besides the cool t-shirts and hoodies? Random question. Did you mean to write socks? Oh, wait, it's not my chiropractor friend's car. It is the massage friend's car, which is massage therapist. Far better. No, or I'm gonna redo her power steering pump. It's a 2010. There's not a whole lot wrong with it. Power steering pump's coming up though. I'm gonna drag that bad boy out. I already told her. Let's see. They've done that in the tub before. It's like, I can't fit in here. I really want one of those tubs where I can actually like lay down in the tub. I want a big giant tub. So no, I have lots of, I mostly have shirts. Is there something specific you want off grid? Because I could look at it. I'm making you something. I was going to make, well, and I have stickers too, of course. So if you want a sticker, the $2. I'm a lot less expensive than, say, SMA and Eric the Car Guy. I don't know if Eric the Car Guy has stickers. I think he did. I should call him and ask. Sorry. I'm going to push my chair back and try to sit. I'm going to see my chair. It's here. That's also, I had a chair, or that was my chair. And it got awkward, so I switched it to this one. No, that's not good either. This is one of those ones that's like shaped your butt. It's just all in the wrong place. It hurts real bad. So I off grid, if you want me to make anything specific for you, I probably could, because yeah. What's up with Impala? You fixed for your preschool teacher. Well, it's that elementary school teacher, and it's fine. Works great. She's super happy. So find a Gonstead practitioner. That's what I sound like every time I make a video, by the way. Practitioner near you. I'm gonna have to Google that real quick. Yeah, what is Gonstead chiropractic? Ooh, Utah. Wait, no, wait. Let's look at, let's see what the technique is. Oh. Well, yeah, that's kind of what they do. I don't know. I have a good chiropractor. The guy that is the main chiropractor, I got kind of tired of seeing. And so his son-in-law works there, and he's a bigger guy. I mean, he's like, he could be really skinny, but he works out, so he's got really broad shoulders anyway. So he can, yeah, like just pick me up and move me around, and I like that. Makes me feel really petite. But he really gets in there and adjusts hard. So I go see him now. He's pretty awesome. So, but I told him, I said, if this doesn't go away, I've got to find another. I'm in too much pain. It's not going away enough. So he did one last adjustment today, and then on Monday or Tuesday I'll go in and see how I'm feeling over the weekend. And yeah, but hopefully this last chat about pain, except for maybe, hey, I'm not in pain anymore, that'd be okay. But yeah, I looked up the Gonstead, and I don't see anything terribly different. I should ask about it. Excuse me. But they pretty much look for all that kind of stuff while I'm there, I think. Well, hello, DIY Misfit. Oh, well, hopefully I don't need surgery. I don't know anyone who's come out of having back surgery feeling any better. Not a single person. Okay, well, one person, but they were still in pain, but it was less pain. So, you're on your way to TST? Oh, wow, aren't you fancy? Is that the thing that everyone's going to in Jersey? They're like, oh, you're not a real mechanic if you don't go. I think that's kind of a jerk thing to say. I'm not going to lie. All right, I'll try to shift. It's going to be a bad idea too. Yeah, I've actually, though, thinking of furthering training, though, I've been talking to some people around here and saying, hey, like even the local college has got it's got an automotive program, and they do a lot more with electric cars than I ever did. I mean, it wasn't terribly plausible. I mean, I also went to kind of a remote town because I went for free. And so someone had a Prius. There wasn't anything wrong with it. So we didn't ever do anything with it. So, you know, I would like to improve what I know. I have someone that has a Prius with the AC isn't running cold anymore. And I think it just might need more Freon, but I don't. So all I could do. I'm interested to see what it could be. I'm sorry I keep leaning towards the TV. I'm just adjusting my seat every time. It's like, it's my face. Hello. Every time I lean forward. Let's see. Your buddy's dad had a pinched nerve. No one was like, oh, yeah. Well, if it's spinal, that's the one thing I'm afraid of. Maybe it's from having kids. No, it's not from having kids. It's because I fell down the stairs. I didn't have any problems before that. And that's when I knocked my sacrum out of place. So, but it's just like, it'll come and go. And I usually just get my hips adjusted and then I'm pretty good, but I let it go for too long. And that's the problem. I actually had this problem right before SEMA. Got it adjusted because I knew I'd be walking a ton at SEMA. So I got on it quickly and got adjusted. All the walking around helped. But now the walking around makes it really painful because it went too long. Everything's really swollen and locked up. And I don't know if you know this, but when you get a massage, or sometimes in your body and your muscles, or between the muscles, the little crystals will form. It's mostly if you don't drink, I think. Don't quote me on this. I believe it's from not drinking enough water. But it's urea crystals will form, and I've got a ton of them all throughout my body. My friend's like, "Oh, you're crunchy. You're so crunchy." I'm like, I feel something hard. I'm like, "Are you like getting me with your nail a little bit?" And she's like, "No." She's like, those are all crystals." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So anyway, but I can't. She's going out of town, so I can't get to see her until she comes back, and then schedules and kids, and it's hard to get in to see anyone. But she's the only massage therapist I'll see. I did see with someone at my chiropractor's office. She was awful, and that night everything on my left, so this is all on my left side, everything seized up and I couldn't really move, and I was crying, and I'm not a crier at all. So how long ago did I fall down the stairs? Yes, I fell down the stairs 3 years ago. So, but I found I couldn't run after that. I tried going running, and my whole some nerve it all seized up around here, and I couldn't turn my head, and it was really painful. So this is a whole different version of pain right here. But so I can't run anymore, and I only run. I hate running. I only run to keep my weight down. So this month, or right before this all really got difficult, I had found someone in my neighborhood to go walking with, so I wouldn't be bored. But I decided that even if she couldn't go, I would still go and just listen to podcasts or something to keep my mind off, because I get really bored just walking. That's why I don't like it, or running. And so anyway, so I'm like, I'm going to do this because, weight's been kind of piling on for a little bit, and let's just, not a ton, just a little bit and a little bit and a little bit ends up being a lot. So I have 15 pounds to lose. Anyway, but I can lose it just walking, but that's when everything seized up and I can't walk anymore. So walking around the neighborhood, I regret it instantly. I don't walk anywhere. So, that's smart. Keeping overhead engine work balanced with, bend over work. I can't bend over at all right now. I can't hunch, hunch over and if I want to get something on my deck, I'm just well, it's just there right now. my kids fall down. I'm like, sorry, kids. I just look down at them. I'm not picking you up. Oh, well, I did. Oh, you know what? I did have a vinyl like this as a decal, my logo, which you can't see. And this is a decal just like this for a window, but it wasn't the permanent, it wasn't the waterproof adhesive for the vinyl, but I did buy it some vinyl that's supposed to be permanent. You take it off with like chemicals for out exterior, you know, cars or trucks, whatever, buildings. And anyway, so I thought about making some of those, but I don't know if you want to buy. Wow. Just hold on one second. My kids are, there's hitting and yelling, and just a second. I don't know if you hear all this. I hear it all. I know I do this a lot. But... okay. What is going on? You go up and talk to Daddy. I'm trying to work. All right. Send them all to Dad. Oh, all right. Sorry. If you're in Patriot weed, I do not smoke pot. Nope, I don't smoke anything. I don't drink anything either. So, not gonna do that. They've legalized medical marijuana here in Utah, and now everyone's just gonna be crappy like going to Colorado. You hear a 4-year-old, yeah, well, she's 5, so yeah. Well, she's about to turn 6, and the 3-year-old's about to turn 4. So, yeah, same age group. Yeah. Anyway, I can't sit here anymore. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. This is just, whew, especially when I sit, it comes up right for your pelvis. Like my dad used to always say that we had bony butts, and now I understand because it's like the bones go right through the gluteal tissue, and oh man, I hate it. Smitty, you don't know how I'm not looking forward to it at all. Plus, I don't understand why people don't realize the reaction time is delayed, so they shouldn't be. It's illegal to drive here and be smoking anything. Well, not any, I mean, cigarettes or vape, but marijuana, that's still illegal. And I hope they nail those people to the wall, but they probably won't. Just like there was in Colorado, there's someone killed. An accident that killed a family or something, and they pressed charges because he was on marijuana. I don't remember the exact story. It's more my husband was reading it to me, and I was kind of half paying attention, going, well, yeah, it's going to happen here before too long. So, Pooch Maxie. I'm in pain, chronic pain. So, yeah. No, I appreciate it. I just, now I think cannabis oil is very helpful. But there's not really anything you get from, the only thing you can get from marijuana you can't get from cannabis oil, in my understanding, is just getting high because of the THC. Cannabis oil doesn't have the THC, but still has the healing properties, which I think is great. But I don't want anyone to be in chronic pain, but then just stay in your house if you're going to be doing that. And it stinks to high heaven. Ugh. Ugh. So, all right. All right. Well, on that note, here we go. Oh. I hope they charge 75 to 100% sales tax on it here. It's ridiculous. My dad has glaucoma. He doesn't. I always think of fresh shower. I got glaucoma. He's an old dude smoking pot. But my dad's like, nah. And my dad used to smoke. He said he never liked it. So, yeah, and I'm not a fan of vaping either. I was, at least it doesn't stink. So, yeah. Although something about menthol cigarettes sure takes me home. I don't like, let me smell that. But when I smell it, it's not an unpleasant memory that comes to mind. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just, we'll see. I'm just hoping and praying. In fact, I even posted on Facebook for people to please pray for me that I find the issue soon. I know it'll go away at some point. Oh, hey, Brian. It took me a second. I'm like going through all the mechanic names in my head. I'm like Steve, Mike, Eric, Brian, that's right. Duh. I'm like trying to focus on your tiny, tiny face. So, oh, but if you guys did see on Instagram and on Facebook, I posted a picture of me holding the Milwaukee half-inch impact. And I can hold it with one hand and just do it easy peasy. I just really like, I went to Brian's last night to work on my car, and it was awesome. It was fun. So I was like, shameless plug. So it was great. I mean, seriously, so light. I love Milwaukee. And the more I talk to people, and I used to be like hardcore DeWalt fan, but I'm not. I mean, DeWalt's still excellent. I'm not, but I am just much more of a fan of Milwaukee. The more of their stuff I use, the more I like them more. So when I worked construction type stuff in Alaska, it was all DeWalt. And so I got really familiar with their stuff, but Milwaukee's kind of kicking their butts. I can't lie. Anyway, so Brian, is your box done? Dan's asking. Anyway, I should probably go. I have a job, and apparently it's not anything I should tell people about. In the automotive world, everyone will look down their noses at me, but I don't care. So, but I can work from home, so I just do a little here or there, working on it, and it's cool. You like Makita? Well, hey, if you like it, no, I didn't have Makita. That was Brian's. I was like, I had a drill. No, that was Brian's drill from when I worked with him. It held up, did a good job, but I've used almost all the tools Brian has. So, there was one that he had that was kind of lightweight, but nothing compared to the Milwaukee and Metabo, the Metabo drill. But then it didn't hold when he used it to put his garage together, and it crapped itself basically. So use Milwaukee sawzalls and doing industrial roofing. Oh, nice. My sawzall's from Harbor Freight because I don't use it for much. But Milwaukee, Europe's made in China. Oh, that's good to know, Tom. Thank you. But whenever I see it, I say Milwaukee. It's a good land. That might just be me. You don't get the reference because I'm old. Or you don't watch good movies, either way. But no, I've really taken a shine to Milwaukee, and I think it's cool that they promote automotive YouTubers and stuff. So, and I've talked to several people who work with Milwaukee, and they said they're so easy to work with, and I just think it's really cool. So first sawzall came over to $50 20 years ago. I'm doing a spot. Mine was like $18. So my neighbor has the same one, but he's got like his son's electrician fixed the cord on it because he accidentally sawed through the cord. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, I've made too many YouTube friends, Brian. I can't watch all their videos on YouTube. I tried to. I did watch yours about the stubby and the mid-torque Milwaukee, and I found it really interesting. I'm like, I want both. I would like both. It's all good. What kind of job am I doing? I'm answering questions. That's my job. That's all I do all day anyway. My kids ask me a million questions, but that's as much as I'll get into it. If you want to private message me or email me or something, I'll tell you what it is, and you can go ask questions, and I can get paid. But I don't answer any questions I don't know the answers to. So, let's see. Yeah, prices came way down over the years. Yeah, sounds like it. So Cornwall, Cornwell boxes. Got deep drawers, huh? Yeah, I really want, I wish I could like work in like everyone's garage and to see how I like their setup. See, because everyone has different stuff and it's set up differently. Silly. What kind of tools am I looking for? See, I was looking at, for some reason, so my phone was being really weird and it downloaded a bunch of random stuff, but stuff I was like wanting to find. So, but one of them was an OTC parts catalog. I don't know what my phone was doing. I didn't download the stuff and no one was using my phone. So, but OTC has these little magnet things that you put on your pulleys when you're installing serpentine belt so it doesn't fall off. I'm like, oh, that would be so handy. I want some of those. But mostly right now I'm interested in impacts that battery powered impacts, because yesterday I switched over snow tires to regular tires and I had to refill my compressor like 5 times, which meant I had to drag it back up to the garage, plug it in directly to the socket there, fill up, drag it back. It was annoying. So yeah. Like bench space, no hutches. I just built bench space, so I have bench space. Oh, it's snowing here, guys. You know how sad that makes me. It was 60 degrees yesterday. It was snowing. Yeah, that one's also really heavy, though, the earthquake from Harbor Freight. I went over Harbor Freight and I picked it up, and I was like, okay, it wasn't like super heavy, but it wasn't not comfortable. The DeWalt 1/2 inch is really heavy for me. I'm a girl. I can kick into next week, but I can't pick up a whole lot. Even when I was super fit and going general time, that was too heavy for me to use. So, but okay, well, I guess when I was really fit, I was working in Alaska, I was working on buses and I was using inch impacts. They were all air compressed, but those things were beasts. I hated having to use those. By the end of the day, I was done, you know. Yeah, you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. That's what they say here too, but it's really not that dramatic, only in the winter, because it doesn't rain here. It's a desert. I do not have a Harbor Freight impact wrench. Yeah, price is a problem for DIY, but I found that it will pay itself off, like, because you're going to be more like, oh yeah, I'll do it because it's not a big hassle. Like I don't make, so I don't work as a mechanic right now. I work as a stay-at-home mom, and I do, like this weekend I'm doing a couple brake jobs. But if I know something's going to be a big hassle, I'll be like, nah, I don't want to do it. But you could make as a DIYer. You know what? It will save you time as a DIYer, though, which will save you money, is if you get a little 3/8 impact, whether it's a wrench from Milwaukee or a little, DeWalt has a little one that is nice. Milwaukee has a little one gun that are nice, and they zip, zip, zip. You just get things off. Stop saying that. Remove fasteners really very quickly instead of just in there ratcheting all day. And I know the reason I don't have any is because of the price point. Yeah, they'll save you time and frustration, and it's worth it. How long did I work? Oh, do I have air? I do. I have air. How long did I work in Alaska? 3 years. I worked in Alaska. I worked at hotel maintenance, and then my last year as a mechanic. I did tour buses and fleet vehicles. I don't remember how to do anything on the tour buses anymore. I used to be able to walk up to an MCI and just disable it from behind, and no one would know. But and it wouldn't hurt anything. They'd just be like, "Oh no, panic! Call a mechanic," and they'd be like, "Who's messing with your stuff?" Flip a couple switches, and they'd be on their way. I was really tempted to do that in Seattle when I was coming back from Alaska the last time, but sure, if you want to send me one, that would be cool. I have a list of things that I want from Harbor Freight. Well, it's a small list. The things I actually use. I've got to get, they have, they have taillight kits for trailers, and I have a trailer sitting out here that it's been torn down, and I need to wire brush it and paint it, and then throw on the electronics and then the wood and sell it. It's one that has a rear axle from a truck as for the rear wheels. So, oh yeah. Sorry. 3/8 does well. Okay, you might be able to do that for lug nuts, depending on the torque settings. But no, the time I use my 1/2 inch most is lug nuts. But 3/8 for everything else is awesome, especially if you get a smaller, more compact one. They just get in there and zip. That's why I have the small wrench from Milwaukee, and I use that a ton for moving fasteners, getting it, like taking dashes apart and all that. Just, oh man, it just goes so fast. So it doesn't make everything such a hassle. So I'm going to take it with me. If hopefully, I would like to go visit my family in Kentucky and work on my mom's Volkswagen. It needs a new heater core. It's a 2000 Cabrio. I keep asking Charles about it, like all the time. And he said I don't really need that many tools. So I'm excited. Just a sec.
Are you videoing?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Email you some tools you want. Okay, well, send me email d6pinky@gmail.com and I will reply. That'd be cool. Let's see. Let's put my. That is my YouTube email right there. So if you guys want to email me anything, that's how to get a hold of me. Or I'm gonna sneeze. And this is gonna hurt really bad. No, I don't want to. Fight it off. I do need to talk to Mike with NGK. I have my Wells Electronics pen that stays in here forever and ever. I use it all the time, and he got me a this lanyard, Racema, which is really cool, but I don't use it every day. So I'm hoping he got me a couple little stickers too. But I'd like to see if he'd send me some more swag. So it's good stuff. Where are you living at the moment? I live in Utah. So we're having 4th winter today. It's a big snowstorm has come through. It was 60 degrees yesterday. So, yeah. NGK. I like NGK. When I go and they say NGK is an option for a spark plug, I'm like, yeah. Okay, especially if what I'm working on is Asian at all, you know. Oh, kids are doing something really naughty out there. I'm just glad my husband's here to deal with it. Oh, but it's about that time. So my husband's busiest time for work is between 5 and 6 Mountain Standard Time, and it's about that time. So I should probably. Oh man, 60 degrees. I wanted to go like sleep in the sun outside on a blanket when it was 60 degrees. It actually seemed kind of hot, and I was like, wow, in the fall I'll be freezing. Amazing. So anyway. But yeah, okay. I said I was going to go 15 minutes ago. I am going to go now because I really had a lot of pain. Can you see it in my eyes? Probably not. Oh, are iridium worth the money? You know, that's really a question for not me. I don't, because I don't get to use them often enough to tell you. I use my friends' battery powered things. Sorry, Tom. But I've reached my pain threshold. But you should email How to Automotive, and he'll probably do a video on it. There he is. I overwinter and I live in, you live in San Diego? Seriously? One of my friends keeps trying me to go to San Diego. She's from there, and she wants me to go down and like do a double family vacation, and just so we have someone to hang out on the beach with. And I'm like, I don't want to go to California. I'm pretty tired of California and their craziness. So, but I said I would go to San Diego. So maybe one day. But no, we will see each other at SEMA. So that's how I came to SEMA. It's so close. Awesome. Definitely going this year, first week of November. The hotel I stayed at last time is already booked up. Crap. Or I won't be able to afford it either way. Anyway. Oh, and you're in San Francisco. Oh, okay. Well, a few years ago, San Francisco's a little crazy now. I wouldn't want to go back. But I did very much enjoy visiting San Francisco a lot. I thought it was fun. I've been there like 5 times. So, all right. Okay. Now I gotta go. You guys are awesome. And I love chatting with you. This is fun. Part of it is I like to connect with people. I'm such a people person. But you can email any questions and I'll mull them over and send your response, d6banky@gmail.com. Sweet way to hang out. Oh, one of my videos, you and Glenn are totally going to be in it because I was like totally being super stalker when I at Ignited, and I'm just in there like filming you guys, just talking. Can't hear anything. You just hear cars buzzing along behind me, but it was funny. I'm like being a creeper. For me, it was funny. You guys probably just think I'm weird. It's all good. It was right before you guys actually looked at me and saw and waved. But anyway, all right. I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go lay down. Oh, no, I can't. It's too painful. I'm going to walk around and then sit for a minute and walk around and sit and walk around and sit because that's all I do. So, in Pennsylvania. Sweet. Actually, one of my best friends moved to Pennsylvania. Now I can't remember what town she lives in, but yeah, if I ever go that way, I'll let you know. All right. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, and my new, I wanted a catchphrase, by the way. My catchphrase is, let's go learn something. So, have a good weekend. Hope you guys learned something this weekend. I hope I learned how to get past this pain. And yeah, thanks, Tom. All right. See you guys. Oh, that's right. I don't remember how to get out of this. Oh, big button that says end stream. See you guys. Take care. Thanks. If you think about it, pray for me. I'm really tired of being in pain. See you guys.